Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Greg.
And I'm John.
Welcome to Movie News of the Week. This week, February 20th through the 25th.
Breaking news from a few days ago. Matt Reeves is confirmed to be directing The Batman.
Ben Affleck left the director's chair, Matt Reeves stepped in, then he apparently left again, and now he's officially on board.
Matt Reeves has directed such films as Cloverfield, Let Me In, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and he's currently working on post-production for War for the Planet of the Apes, or Woof Pota.
Well, let's hope that movie goes well, or else he might be kicked out of directing The Batman.
Because of what happened to Ben Affleck.
Oh, no, that wasn't confirmed, but maybe. The Wonder Woman villain Ares might be played by David Thewlis.
Yeah, I really like David Thewlis in the Harry Potter films and the Fargo TV series, the Dragonheart. I think he could make a great Wonder Woman villain.
Totally, because if I'm not mistaken, Ares is supposed to look like a pervert.
Shane Black's Predator just revealed its first cast photo this week. Shane Black also confirmed that the film will be rated R and was quoted directly as saying PG-13 is for pussies. Spines bleed a lot.
So do women once a month.
End quote.
Guillermo del Toro confirmed that Hellboy 3 will in fact not be happening.
I'm really bummed about that. I wanted him to make a trilogy.
Well, in the words of the great rapper Dom Kennedy, if it don't make money, it don't make sense.
Didn't Jay-Z say that?
I don't know. I only listen to white rappers.
The best.
The best.
Simon Kinberg, the man who co-produced and co-wrote several of the previous X-Men films, will make his directorial debut directing the next X-Men film.
Reports state that it will be focusing on the Dark Phoenix storyline, which Simon Kinberg wrote about back in 2006.
No, not that one.
Now we have hope.
Martin Scorsese's highly anticipated new film, The Irishman, which sees the legendary director re-teaming with actor Robert De Niro and potentially stars like Al Pacino and Joe Pesci, is coming to Netflix.
Yeah, that's great, because why would I want to watch this movie on the big screen?
You know, I was hoping that this was going to be a sequel to one of my favorite movies, Righteous Kill, also starring John Leguizamo and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. But you know what, Greg? I think this will be a nice way to round out my triple feature, Netflix and chill night, along with, The Do-Over and The Ridiculous Six.
Those are bad films.
News broke this week that Drew Goddard, the writer behind a lot of really cool shit from TV and the movies, is going to start working on the Deadpool 2 script.
That's really good news.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
Wow, shouldn't make fun of that. That's good.
Seems like a good match.
Joe Carnahan, the man who directed one of John Humphrey's favorite movies, The Grey, is gearing up to direct Bad Boys 3, is working on the Raid remake, is scripting the Uncharted movie, and is now supposedly the writer for the new X-Force movie.
You know, because why give a guy time to relax his mind and, work at an organic pace anyway,
I say pile it on, because the last thing I care about is good quality filmmaking. Thanks, Hollywood. Warner Bros. Announced that they're developing a Nightwing movie, being helmed by the director of the Lego Batman movie. That man will be Chris McKay.
Now, DC movies have not been very good lately, and a lot of the reports coming off set do not inspire much confidence either.
Yes, but John, we can ignore all that as long as they keep announcing more movies.
Yeah, no. I like, the best way I like to go into a movie is thinking, well, maybe this time it'll be good.
Always next time.
Always next time, DC. Hey! Jurassic World 2 started filming this week.
That's right. Just take a look at this photo posted on Twitter by Bryce Dallas Howard.
This is exciting because everyone's favorite part of Jurassic World was Bryce Dallas Howard.
I'm just saying, if you're going to tease a behind-the-scenes photo, I could not have asked for anything more than this director's seat with Bryce Dallas Howard's character name on it.
Yeah, just a character that we all remember, she was well-written.
Everyone knows her name. When you say, what's Bryce Dallas Howard's character name in Jurassic World, you immediately go, Claire.
Claire.
In case you haven't caught on, this is not really adding anticipation for Jurassic World 2 for us. Alright, geeks, that's it for Movie News of the Week. I'm Christian Harloff.
I'm Mark Ellis.
Tune in next week to Schmoes Know when we do more Movie News of the Week. Just kidding. On The Real Rejects.
On The Real Rejects.
Subscribe to us. Some of you might have believed me when I first said that.